This is my R34. Welcome to another video on the Skyline. It's actually been a little while since I've had this thing out. This is the second time I think I've had it at the unit. It's actually going to be here a lot more often very soon. I'm actually planning to do some stuff. If you've been watching the unit videos, you will have seen I've got some parts to be throwing onto the car. Now, before we dive fully into this video, I want to give a massive thanks to today's video sponsor, BOTB, the Dream Car Competition Company. I was super grateful for the last video that we did. You guys smashed it. So if you could once again support them, that would support me. That'd be great. They give away 2 cars each week in 2 different competitions. They have both the Dream Car and the Midweek competitions. There's over 150 cars to play for, but if you like the spice that I do, there's an R34 GT-R in there. They'll source one for you of a value up to £80,000. That's how far these have gone now. It's ridiculous. You only have to be 17 or over to enter the competition. And if an R34 doesn't tickle your fancy too much, you can also get an R35 or, as I said, over 150 other vehicles. So there's plenty to choose from. Tickets start at just 85p, and the Dream Car competition ends every Sunday at midnight. You can also win £20,000 in the boot of your dream car, so you could do a few things to it like I have mine. There's a link down below in the description if you want to go and check it out. Thanks again to BOTB for sponsoring today's video. This video, it's all about that thing. A lot has changed for this car since I got it over 2 years ago now. Over 2 years ago. It's been super quick. The ownership just feels like it's flown by. I can't believe I've had this for 2 years already. Ridiculous. This video we're going to talk about what I've done so far, going back on some memories of looking back to when I first got it, when I modified it, and so on. And I've done some little bits to it visually. I've done more performance-wise than I have visually on this car, which is a little bit weird for me. Feel like a presenter. So, clip-on microphone, as you can clearly see, by the way, brand new shirt design. How long has it been? Absolutely ages. Now, we're actually, and let me come and show you, We're gonna do like a little bit of a clear out, so we're gonna have a sale, all right? All right, so, the office. So, we have a bunch of these in small, one in medium, a bunch in large. These need to go, basically. These need to go. So I'm going to have a sale. What do you think we should give them off? What % should we give off?
15.
I was expecting a bit more.
Oh, I don't know.
How much are they at the minute?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can see, but they're $39.99 for the hoodies and $19.99 for the shirts. So I'm going to say, let's slash the hoodies down to $25. $25 a piece, and the shirts will put them down to $15. How about that? Merry Christmas. The reason I want to do the clear out, we've got new shirts. We're cooking. This is not the only one, but this is nice. Do you like it? You can buy it. There's a link down below in the description to the store. I need to show you the back, and this is the back. Again, it's not perfect in any way. This is like the testing. The other one, the one you're going to get, the logo is going to be moved a bit, and the back is going to be moved down. But progress, I thought progress was perfect for this. Now, anyway, to the Skyline, that's the point of this video. So, a lot has been done to this car. I say a lot, there's still a lot more to happen. I have more parts coming for this than I have done or have for the other cars. There's a lot coming. It's just going to take time because it's all from Japan. So that's the first thing I've kind of learned from this car is it's a bit of a slower process unless you live in Japan or you want some like faker bits. It's possible to get faker bits, but considering this is a real GTR with a carbon hood and the like, I thought I should probably wait and get some of the best bits. So, first thing, let's rewind all the way back to when I first picked up this car. When Skinny Man McGee picked up his R34. I remember it like yesterday. Right here in front of your eyes is my absolute dream R34 Skyline GT-R. The heart of the beast. The RB26, you saw it on the montage a little bit. Thank you so much for making this possible. That's like the most cliche YouTuber generic thing to say, but it's true. It feels like not too long ago, I was lucky to get a ready meal a day, not including breakfast. Breakfast, no chat, mate, saving pennies. I wouldn't wish the living situation on anyone, not even people I dislike, you know. But what it shows to me is that you can do something, because I was, at one point, which is a reason I actually joke about it a lot, I was on the dole. I don't know if you remember, but I do. I was a little bit like sad when I got it. Like it was a weird feeling I've never experienced before. So I own this thing like fully outright. I've actually still got the page saved for when I did pick it up, how much I picked it up for. So it was actually just under £50,000 I picked it up for. And as you heard from the advert, they're now looking at like 80k to get a good one. So cool. Not that will make me ever sell it, because I can't. But yeah, I got this weird like feeling of I've achieved the thing that I was wanting to the most, and I got it, and I was excited. I enjoyed it. I want to say I didn't enjoy it, but it was this weird like what's next feeling. So that was something I wanted to bring you in on, because it's just something I never really expected. How long has it been since we drove this?
I can't remember. It's been that long. Like
March?
Probably.
April?
That's what I want to say, yeah.
March maybe? I think March.
Yeah.
Fuel economy's great though. It's actually not that expensive.
Not as much as I thought it would be.
It's probably the cheapest car, one of the cheapest cars to fill up. But it goes quicker. What's that? That's a car.
Oh my goodness.
It's a Corsa.
Oh my god.
Should we buy that one? We bought a Corsa. It was in a bush. Of like any car I've ever driven, this is like, I say the Mini is like point and shoot, but it does have a bit of a sway to it. This is like planted, I was saying, and I think the seats help. Like these are some of the best aftermarket factory seats in any car, like of any of the cars we've owned. I'd say the Evo has got some nice seats too, but they don't fit me very well. And like I'm tall. Japanese cars are made for smaller figures, but this like fits me really well. I think it helps that I'm a little bit slender. I think if you're a big lad, you might have a bit of an issue. It's very weird. I haven't driven it in a really long time, and the reason it's like I don't want to daily it, but every single time I do drive it, it's just the most fun I've like had in such a long time. So I think that's how, like, I understand that people say cars should be driven, blah, blah, blah. But I do drive it, just not as often, and I do enjoy it more for it. If I dailied it everywhere, I'd kind of get bored of it, like I did the Lexus, even though this is a better car. Do you ever feel, I don't know if that is just me or if this is like a thing that happens over time, do you ever feel like a car becomes a bit like a family member? Because this is what I would describe this as, but I would sell it if need be. I'm not exactly sure you could do that with your family members, but you could tell them to get a job and make money. So it's kind of the same. I see myself holding on to this for forever. Like I don't ever plan to sell it, unless someone came to me with like, I will buy it for £1 million, and I'd be like, yes. Everyone has their price. Mine would be a bit less than £1 million, but I have this weird attachment to this car that would make me really, really have to think about it. Whereas the other cars, I generally get to a point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm ready. I might miss it. I might want to come back to it. But this, like, it would be something different. Fun fact, this is it currently of the 3 personal sitting at home cars, this is the only one we own outright.
Yeah.
Like, I knew from the start that I was like, I need to buy it outright. The finance companies did not like the idea of purchasing an old motor vehicle like this, so I decided to buy it outright. Well, I did have a friend loan, but paid it off very quickly. But this, like, I had to do it with this car. It just, like, it made sense. Love the sounds. It is like a jet getting ready to... So next up, after Skinny Mama G picked up his car, I did a few little bits to it. I've done like carbon bits to it and the like, but I think the most significant thing that I've done to it is under here, and I need to open this. Very nice. Where's the catch? I have too many cars. My big single turbo, that's basically what I did. I literally changed the character of this car. It doesn't even take longer to boost, which is the coolest thing. So this was done by MGT Motorsports. I'm super happy with it. There's a few things, a few niggles with it. There's a whole thing that this car runs really hot. Like, I can be on it once and it could rise up to the high 90s and stuff. But these are little things that I'm going to be working on over time with my bits over here. Low temp thermostat for one, and my Mishimoto radiators and my intercooler. So cool, it's going to run super smooth. The interior is one of my favorite things about this car. I've done a few bits to it, but doesn't this just look like an interior should look? It's just, it just looks like everything's facing the driver just a little bit. I know the Supra also does that, but it just feels right. Like a lot of modern cars are all straight, everything's straight. This, like, it works so well. I love this car. This is a car that's like, it's my wife. I'm sorry, but this is my wife. So yeah, this is just the beginning for this car. I've not really done that much, to be honest. There's, as I said, there's some parts coming. I've got some new wheels coming as well, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to show you what those are. But all this stuff is going to take literally until the end of the year, and I ordered it earlier in the year to get here. But this is a perfect timing because I get to build up this place just a little bit. I've still got the cooling to do, a few other little bits, but I think that this is a car that I'll never be done with. There'll always be something that I want to do to it. There's big engine mods that I definitely want to do. Like, it's not forged at the moment, it's standard, so it's not running as good as it could do. I went overkill with the turbo so that I could improve it, add to it over time, forge it and get more boost. So there's a lot to do. The hood that I want, haven't even found one yet. Don't even know where to look. Because can you buy a hood from Japan? That would be expensive. I may as well go and get it and bring it as a fat passenger or something on a plane. A plane? Good idea right now? Not so sure. That's me and my Skyline so far. My experience, I guess you could sum it up as being not what I expected, at all. It's very much a roller coaster, like the up and the buying and then the down of the like, oh my God, what do I do now? And then the up of the modding, and every time I do something small to this, it just changes the car completely. I love her very much. And I can't wait to do a hell of a lot more to it. So if you want to see more, you're in the right place. Be sure to smash like. I mean, we're in the unit. I've even, like, I know a lot of you haven't seen the unit stuff yet, but this is all stuff to go on cars. Like, most of this stuff is to go on cars. So we've got some more stuff coming. I actually emailed the company today, 5 days ago, and they're not emailing me like, where's my stuff? A lot of this actually came from Japan or like Taiwan or China. Yeah, it's just ready to start waiting because I have to make videos. So, all right, thanks so much for watching. Smash like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, peace.